What's up everybody? Triple B here to look at Sand and Sequoia with you. This route is fast through the desert, picks up through the Titan's Grove, and even ends with the Fuego Flats sprint, one that we all know so very well. I'll be breaking down each segment, so whether you are a seasoned racer or new completely, there's beneficial information for all of you. Let's check it out. Sand and Sequoia is a 20-kilometer loop with around 175 meters of climbing. You'll face 2 sprint banners, a rolling KOM, and one of the most iconic finish lines in Zwift, Fuego Flats sprint. The key challenge is managing your effort. Survive the punchy ramps in Titan's Grove without burning too many matches, then unleash everything for the final sprint. Straight out of the pens, the route heads into the desert. The group will rip into the Fuego Flats sprint, your first opportunity to gain a power-up, and the only one before the Titan's Grove KOM. While the pack may stretch here, the first real challenge is the Oasis. It's a sneaky tough ramp, around 1.5% of gradient increase, and it's only 0.1 miles, but riders who aren't paying attention can lose a wheel, and as the pack descends, well, any gap is accentuated. Do yourself a favor and stay near the front so you don't have to burn any matches. The next challenging section comes upon leaving the desert and entering Titan's Grove. A quick little 2-part climb approaches. The first ramp is the longest, averaging around 2% at over half a mile. It then flattens and ramps up again into a short punch closer to 3%. If you overcook the first section, you'll have nothing left for the second. If you're a good climber, you may want to consider using this section as an opportunity to begin turning the screws on the sprinter. Just remember that there will be a descent before the KOM, and that will likely hurt anyone trying to outpace the bunch. Titan's Grove KOM. This is the crux of this stage. The Titan's Grove KOMs runs just about 2.6 kilometers at 2.2%, but it's a draft-heavy climb, not a pure watt per kilo test. There are 2 quick little up and down kicks before the climb truly sets off. The hardest pitch hits at the first minute at around 3.5% and then eases in rolling false flats. If you're strong in the draft, you can survive this, so give an extra effort early and draft there on out. Again, slingshot at the beginning, ride steady, and watch for splits. The top will also hand out a power-up, so burn anyone you have before the re-roll. After the KOM banner, the descent is short and fast, but don't relax too much. Right after the drop, there's a brutal kicker, 5% for about 0.1 miles. Riders who stop pedaling over the crest often get gapped here. Even though the gaps will likely be closed, use your momentum to save your matches for the final sprint. Everything builds to the Fuego Flats sprint, one of Zwift's most iconic. It's long, slightly uphill, and highly tactical. The key landmark is the right-hand bend before the line. Launch too early and you'll fade at the end. Launch too late and you'll never come around to the front. I personally like to wait until the bend to unleash so I can enjoy the draft as the road begins to elevate, but be flexible here and don't let the group get out too far in front of you. The feather power-up is obviously best on Titan's Grove KOM, or if you're being gapped, use it on either of the 2 early climbs. The draft, arrow, those are both perfect for the final sprint, or I like to hold on to it for those moments where I'm losing the group. The ghost, attack on the rollers, or an early move before the finish. Anvil, if it's rolled, use it on the KOM descent. Finally, the elusive burrito, use that on the final sprint or an early move. For bikes, go all in on arrow. You can always check on Zwift Insider or Zwifter bikes, but I usually ride with the Specialized S-Works Tarmac SL8 with the DT Swiss Arc wheels. Canyon Aero Road, however, is a close second. And that's your Recon for Sand and Sequoia. If you would like to see real-time racing footage, I will be embarking on this race in roughly 24 hours, and that video will be out soon. Otherwise, if there's information that you would also like to see or anything that I missed, let me know down below. Ultimately, I hope you found this useful, and if you did, please consider liking the video and subscribing. I will see you on the Titan's Grove KOM.